Alright then guys, Arsenal fans, Arsenal bits, and really, we all know that we've got a big, massive, scary game at the weekend. It shouldn't be scary, but looking at our recent record against the big sides, I saw a stat the other day, 16, 17 games, whatever it was, against the so-called top four, and we haven't won one. We haven't, I think it was top three, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, because I know we've beaten Liverpool a few times. Yeah, Man United, Man City, Chelsea, we haven't beaten them in about 16 attempts. It was an unbelievable stat when I saw it. We drew against them a few times. But to see that stat, I was really disappointed. And I think the last time we beat one of the big sides was back in 2012, when I think Arteta scored a really late goal from about 30 odd yards, and we all went mental. We did the Poznan, and Joe Hart was getting angry, and Balotelli was getting sent off because it looked like that we ended Man City's title charge, but which we didn't. But at the time, it was a nice feeling. But we got that 3 points, but we weren't close to them for it to really matter. And in our chase for the title, it was so late in the season that we were so far behind. To us, it was a pointless loss, but to them, it was a huge loss. And that's how I want Arsenal Man City games to be, and Arsenal Chelsea games to be. I don't want them to be, I want them to be a real, if you win, you're chasing them down sort of thing. But all it's going to do really is 3 points to cement our top four charge. Enough of me rambling on about the importance of beating big teams and that I want it to happen. Looking at the team news, Arteta's out for a long while now, which I'm gutted about, because Arteta's twice the player in the middle that Flamini is, but we've got to stick with Flamini. But I don't think he'll be starting this weekend. I'll let you know what my preferred and predicted lineup will be later. But shame about Arteta, and a massive shame about Debuchy. I mean, when we signed him, and I think he's 28, I thought, God, he's only got a few real years of his peak years left at Arsenal before he starts to go down a bit. 3 years. We wish we signed him earlier, but he's been out for about, altogether now after this 3 months, he had been out for about 6-7 months of the season, which I was so disappointed about, because Debuchy has impressed so much, and I'm really upset with Debuchy, and Arnautovic apologised to him, but what can you apologise? It was ridiculous. Why push him 2-3 minutes into the match? Oh, it was so gutting. But anyway, what I want to see, my predicted lineup, preferred lineup would be to see Ospina in goal, Berlin, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Monreal, Rosicky, Coquelin, The Ox, Cazorla, Sanchez, and Giroud. That would be my starting lineup. Rosicky and Coquelin in the middle, with Coquelin more or less the holding player. Rosicky's impressed me so much in the last few months, and if you look at the driving runs that he's made, I think he deserves his starting spot, and especially in his big games. Ox, I think, should retain his place. I don't think Theo's quite right yet. Cazorla to be in the holding role. Ozil not quite right in a big match like this. Sanchez, of course, the man. He's obviously going to be starting, and Giroud, with no Danny Welbeck up front. So that's what I think the Arsenal side should be. If you want to let me know, comment down below what you think should be. But going back onto sort of the Arsenal thing, the way we played against Stoke last week has filled me with so much optimism and confidence. Best football we've played in about 6-7 months. It was brilliant to watch. I've seen fans saying the exact same thing. So really, I think we should be going to the Etihad. I've said it in previous videos. When people say, "Oh, take a point here, take a point there," the Etihad is a place where you take a point. But we've seen Burnley go there and take a point recently. We've seen Stoke early in the season go there and take 3 points. So there is no reason whatsoever that we shouldn't go there and take 3 points. Not really much more I can say other than we need to be beating that top three side, one of the big sides. We need to be defensively solid. I do not want to see 6 goals in our back of our net again. And we need to be threatening. We scored 3 goals last year, but they were sort of gifted to us. But at the end of the day, we did earn them. Threatening, defensive. I think it was set up for the counter-attack perfectly with Sanchez and Ox on both wings, but we'll see. I'm rambling on a bit now. I cannot wait to watch the game. I love these big games, but I hate them when we absolutely get battered. I'm sure you do. It's been a bit of a long video, but long video for a big match. Arsenal bets. I'm going for I always go for a win, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win. Us to score first, them to equalise, and us to nick it right at the end. Arsenal bets. Come on, you Gunners.